live Q&A live today because the only question I got was from Michelle and she can't attend live, and I wanted to come down to my home gym so I could record the answer because she's asked me to give any tips about using straps, lifting straps, because Michelle was finding that she could do the first hand that you put on the bar, because you can use the other hand to tighten it, but then once that hand's in place, how do you tighten the other one? And you'd notice that they were slipping a little bit. So I wanted to share my tips, and I'm going to demonstrate on my bar with my straps. So the first thing is that you need to make sure your straps are set up correctly, if you like. So you can see here that the strap goes diagonally across my hand between my my thumb and forefinger like that. So that's the same on both. You can see the sort of mirror images of each other. If I swapped the hand, I put it on the wrong hand, you can see that now when the strap is laying flat, it goes off in that direction, and to get it between my thumb and forefinger, it's then now twisted. You can see how it's twisted around the corner. Okay, so it needs to go across nice and flat, so it needs to be on the other hand, like so. Okay, so make sure they're set up like that, and they should be mirror images of each other. And then let me show you the bar. Let's see. Can you see the bar? Yes, you can. There we go. So what I would recommend you do, and what most people do wrong, is that they'll wrap it. So first of all, you need to wrap it under the bar like so. Okay, you're not going over the bar like this. Okay, it needs to go under. So your hand is going over like this, and the strap goes underneath the bar, and it should go underneath and inside your hand, not underneath and outside. Okay, because it's got to go inside, because that's where you're going to grip to hold it. Okay, so we don't do it over the bar like that. It's under the bar. Right, so this is the first hand, so it's nice and easy. So you're just going to go under the bar and wrap it round once. Okay, we do not need to wrap it round a million times. It makes no difference to your grip how many times it's wrapped around. For most use cases, just wrap it round once and then you can hold it. Okay, and you're going to have a long flappy bit, but that's fine, that's not a problem. Okay, just make sure you're not stepping on it before you start. And that's ready. Okay, again, you found you can tighten this just by pulling it tight, but you're going to find it a lot easier to tighten the other one if, first of all, you only wrap it round once, and if you've got it on the right hand. So I would start with the other one just by making sure it's pulled tight around your hand. So you can see, let's take this one off. You can see here there's a load of baggy material. I'm just going to pull that tight before I even start. So I'm going to make sure that it's pulled nice and tight, and there's no extra loose material, there's no gap between my hand and the strap. And then, because I'm going to do this one-handed now, same thing, you're just going to wrap it around once, and then you can just use your fingers, or you can use a little twist of the hand to get it tight. But you're not, because you're only wrapping around once, and because you've done all that prep work, that should be tight enough. Okay, because the thing is, the more you try and wrap it round, the more you're creating more space as you go, and you're losing tightness. So it's not really about what happens when you get the strap on the bar, it's about how you set it up. So again, make sure the straps are on the right way round. Pull them nice and tight and nice and snug before you start, and then you're going to go under the bar, wrap it around once. As you're setting it up, just make sure you're pulling it nice and tight, that you're not creating any space. Okay, and that should be good to go. Okay, let's do it with the other one. One-handed for both of them. So you can see as I'm putting this around, I'm pulling it through. I'm pulling it nice and tight, so that once it's in, there's not much tightening left to do. Okay, come back onto my face. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully that helps you, Michelle. Before I go, I do want to say, please make sure you're only using straps if you need them. It should go without saying. If you can get through the set without straps, you should, because it's going to help you build grip strength. The time to use them would be on things like your deadlift AMRAP, where your grip is probably going to give out before your legs. But most of the time, I'd recommend using just your hands and using a mixed grip. So one hand over, one hand under, like so. And using chalk, because that's gonna, if you did ever want to compete someday or whatever, that's how you would have to grip the bar. You can't use straps in competition. And also it's going to allow you to build grip strength, which straps don't do. So yeah, that's it. Nice and short and sweet. Hopefully that's helpful for you, Michelle. Should make it easier for you and hopefully stop the bar slipping. So that's it from me. Have a good weekend.